Hey, it's Chi from Chi Empyrean, and this is a random reading, okay? Now, with the random readings, as always, there is no collective attachment to it, and it's also no masculine or feminine. This is literally for anybody, okay? There's a message that's come through, and I'm going to do this reading for you guys now, okay? Okay. Again, while I was preparing the cards, some cards came out, so I'll just run through them quickly. Okay, and the first card here is Page of Swords from my regular deck, Nine of Swords, and also Three of Cups. Okay, and basically what I got from this was that you're going to come into some knowledge. Okay, there's something that you're going to find out. Either you're going to be told, or you're going to seek this information on your own accord. But I just feel like there's this clarification that comes through, a bit of clarity, and it kind of signals the end of some heavy shit that you've had to deal with. The end of what am I getting? Your internal what do you the mental energies, the things that you've been telling yourself or you've been trying to convince yourself, mental anguish, thank you, excuse me, there's clarity that comes in that just kind of opens things up a little bit for you, and you see things. What am I I'm hearing a song for you. It's I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like what you find out, this clarity, excuse me, that comes in for you, kind of dispels all of this stuff. It just makes everything better, and you kind of I almost feel like you kind of just, you're really happy, and it says, it pretty much shows so here with the Three of Cups, there's a cause for celebration here. But I just feel like it just, there's almost relief. I feel like there's relief. You're feeling relieved that you found this out, because now I almost feel like now that you have this little bit of clarity, you know where you need to go and what you need to do. And I'm hearing happy dances. You're doing happy dances, because it just feels like something that you found out is just amazing. And it's what did I hear? Something you've been waiting and wishing for. And I feel like for whoever this is for, you've been waiting a while to get this clarity about this. I just heard legal matters for somebody as well. There's just something that just works out for you. There's just clarity brought into a situation, and it just works out for you, and it becomes a joyous occasion for you. And yeah, you're doing happy dances and celebrating, so well done. Okay, excuse me. From the Focal Point deck, the card that came out for you was the Hanged Man. Okay, now in this deck, the Hanged Man is more symbolic of surrender. Okay, and what I'm feeling from this is that you're surrendering to what is what I'm hearing. You're just surrendering to what is. You're surrendering to whatever it is that you have faith in, or in, basically in fate as well, is what I'm hearing. You're just surrendering to what it is that is happening with you, with your life, and you're just allowing it to be. Okay, and it just feels like it's not even, it's like it's not even like an angry thing or anything. Like you're just happy to just let things be, and just, I'm hearing John Lennon, the song Let It Be. Okay, but yeah, you're just allowing things to happen. You're allowing things to be, and you're okay with this. You've somewhere in there, you've made yourself okay with what it is that's going on around you and in your life. And yeah, you're just allowing it to be, is what I'm feeling. It's just this really, it's almost very restful, just like, yep, that's cool, like very chilled, very, you know, kind of laid back and just going with the flow is what they're saying as well. So yeah, that's really lovely. Excuse me. And the guidance card that came out for you guys was Cave, okay? And it says Sanctuary. Now this is about having that time out, and there is a bit of sense, there was a bit of sense of that with the Hanged Man card, okay? There was that feeling as well that I was getting with that, but it almost feels like it's not like you're, you know, this is kind of like a card of isolation, but it's not like it's not like you're being forced into isolation. You're just willingly going into this isolation and just how would I put it, it's like you're going into your own space and you're just enjoying that space by yourself and away from people and the busy world and everything, and you're really just kind of taking a step back and allowing yourself to process things is what I'm getting, okay, in this space. And yeah, just giving yourself a little bit of a breather. But I feel like it's just something that you just want to do. It's not something that, you know, the the divine powers that be have forced you into. I honestly just feel like you step back and you just, yep, I'm just gonna have a little time out for myself and yeah, just process things is what I keep hearing with that. Excuse me. The gosh, I'm so sorry that I'm doing this and I'm not feeling well, but you know, marching on. And the spirit card that came out for you guys while shuffling was Master Buddha. Okay, this is beautiful. And it says increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. And I feel like this is very much related to this isolation that you're just doing for yourself, and you're really just wanting to listen, and you're really wanting to tune yourself into your higher self, and you know, your team that work with you as well, and really trying to receive your messages is what I'm getting as well, and focusing on that is what I'm getting too. So while it does say trust your intuition, I feel like you're kind of already trusting it, and and this is why you've stepped into this isolation stage as well, is that you've just chosen to do that because you feel guided to do it, and so you're doing it, okay? And yeah, so you're just enjoying that, and I feel like you're feeling very connected to things, and I feel like it may possibly have to do with nature as well, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of trees and feeling the ground below you. I feel like you're either walking barefoot or you're just sitting in a space in nature and just feeling nature for what it is, you know, below you, above you, and around you. This is what I'm seeing, and it's beautiful, yeah. And I feel like you've, you know, you've gone into nature so that you can really just open yourself up to your awareness there, and you're open to receive what comes through, you know, even more so in this space. So it's really positive. It's beautiful. Well done. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, I will get stuck into your reading now, and we'll see what comes. It's just straight into it. Okay, I'll just sort these cards out. Oh, this is lovely. This is just beautiful. Okay, the first card that came out was Three of Coins. Okay, so you are hard at work at something. This is community. I was hearing community communication also, I'm hearing. But this is something that you are working towards, and you're building on, okay? And you're very focused is what I'm getting as well on this. And for some of you, it feels like a chosen field. It's almost like you're working your craft. Thank you, because I'm seeing the 8 of coins as well, which is definitely holding on your craft and working on it. And they kind of go hand in hand with that, so that's really lovely. And the next card that came out for you was Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is about owning that energy, owning your owning your strength and determination. Okay, and I do feel like with this 3 of Coins card, because of the focus that's in that, you know, this is because you're in this energy, because you've embodied this energy, and you're utilizing that with what you're working on, and you're working your ass off, and you're really really focused on what you're doing. And and I do feel like there's almost like a marching forward, I'm hearing. You're like, I'm going for it, I'm doing this is what I want to do, I'm going for it. And yeah, it's that kind of determination and boldness, thank you, is what I'm getting as well. The next card that came through was Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is this abundance of love energy, and I feel like these two cards together, and having that strength and determination, and also that abundance of love energy, like it's almost like a triple package is what they're saying. But yeah, it's almost all inclusive all together. This is what you need to move forward. And yeah, because it just feels like there's this abundance of love that you're tapping into, or that you're starting to really embody within yourself, and you're really starting to see that in your life around you as well, because what we embody within, it reflects back to us, okay? And it's presented to us in different ways in the physical reality, okay? And the 4th card that you got was 10 of Coins. Okay, so this is a beautiful reading. This is an amazing reading. This is you in your element, in your happiness and your joy, stability and security, everything. This is your physical reality. This is what it looks like. It's just happy, harmonious, all the good stuff. Okay, and I feel like this is something that you've been waiting to bring in for a long time, and you've been working on it, because they keep drawing me back to the 3 of Coins. You know, you've really been putting in the work, and you're really starting to reap your rewards, is what I'm hearing. You're really starting to see that, okay? The what do you call it? You know, in regards to reaping what you sow, it's like you've sown the seeds, and now you're really starting to see it flourish around you, okay? And yeah, and most definitely in your physical reality, in your little life, it's really starting to show and come through. This is beautiful, guys. Like, it's amazing. Beautiful reading so far. Okay, and I'm just going to pull a focal card for you. Okay. Could your reading get any better? The card that came through for you is the Sun, and it just falls in line perfectly. This is about the harvest. It's about reaping what you sow. It's what am I saying? It's like bringing it all in, and it's like everything's falling into place, and it just creates this perfect picture. It's the jigsaw puzzle, yeah? And you put those jigsaw puzzle pieces in, and it just feels like it's your last pieces, and the picture in front of you is just beautiful, and masterpiece is what I'm hearing. But But yeah, you're really bringing that in for yourself, and you're really, you know, you've put in the effort, and you're really starting to see your rewards is what I'm getting. And excuse me. And this is just, it's beautiful. And for some of you who this reading might also be for, it also denotes union as well, okay? So you may be coming into union, and which would make sense actually for for with the cards that have come out here, is that because you've been working so hard and you've achieved so much, and you've really come into your own and been preparing yourself for what's to come. And for some of you, it could be your union coming in, you know. And if it's not union related, then it's most definitely just this happy, harmonious feel. Like there's just so much warmth. There's beautiful warm energy I'm feeling with this. And it's this abundance of happiness and joy, okay, and everything else all inclusive, okay. There's a lot of love energy here. Even if it's within yourself, okay, the union within as well. It could very much be that, and oh, feel that, that's beautiful. It could very much be that, okay, also for you, is the fact that you've been busting your ass, and you come into this and you've achieved it. So this is beautiful, okay. All right, and I'm just going to pull a guidance card for you. Or it's just going to fly out and hopefully not cut me open. Okay, the card that just came out for you was DNA Karma. Okay, and what this means basically is closing off cycles, karmic cycles, ending it all, finishing it all. It's done and dusted. Time to move on and move forward, okay? That's one of the meanings of this card. The other one that I'm also getting is closing off the the stuff within, because what I'm saying is I'm seeing your light body, and it just feels like the remaining stuff that needed to be pulled out has been pulled out, and it's out of there, it's done. I just feel like a lot of healing has happened with closing off cycles, karmic cycles, with releasing people, places and things that you've had to, that you know you needed to, and you've been doing the work and you've been letting it go. And I just feel like it's really just coming together for you, and that's come out, okay? It's been released from you, and it just feels like you're you're releasing some karmic contracts, if you will, is what I'm sensing as well. Because I'm literally seeing a karmic contract burning, and usually when karmic contracts burn, it means that cycle is done, and you no longer have to deal with that, and it's time for you to continue moving forward, okay? That's awesome. It's really amazing. Okay, I feel like I want one more here. Okay. Beautiful. This is the one they wanted. Lake, stillness. Okay, so what I'm feeling with this is that you're kind of in this in a stillness space, really. You're kind of just hanging out in this you're having a quiet moment to yourself, is what I heard. And you're really just enjoying that that time out, and it's just, you know, it's not anything, it's not you being forced there or anything like that. It's just that you just want to have that time just to do your own thing. And I feel that strongly with this card, but it also again, you know, nature's being depicted here for you, and that you're really just taking that time out in nature as well, and just enjoying it and having a breather, really, and just relaxing with within nature, because you've done so much, and I can feel that you've just really been working your ass off. And, you know, congratulations, it's amazing. It's nice to have that rest after being so super busy. Okay, I'll just pull a spirit card for you now. Alright. And there's also something about water as well with the lake card. Yeah, it's almost like a, what am I saying? There's like a lot of trees and you know, plants and stuff, but it's almost like it's on the edge of water as well. I feel like this is your spot. You have a spot that you like to go to and just rest and chill out in nature. I feel like this is what you call for yourself, what you call your spot, and you just go there. Every now and then you just go and visit this space, and you sit there and you enjoy it and you just take it all in and just relax, is what I'm saying. Okay. And the card, the spirit card that came out for you was Mother Mary, okay? And it says love and peace. Excuse me. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Mother healing is possible at this time, okay? And I feel like this is related to your space in nature, because you know that you need to just, you know, within yourself, and that's why you've gone and done this. And yeah, you're just having that time out, and you're going through a healing phase. And they bring my attention back to the karma card, because you've had to close off so many cycles, because you've had to let go of so many, you know, people, places and things, and you've been doing your work and you've been purging, you've been, you know, marching forward. This is why you've decided and why you've been brought to this space of peace and just, you know, peace and tranquility is what I was hearing. But yeah, so that's where your healing needs to happen, in this space, because you've been through so much shit, and it's just, it's just like, it's been a lot. It does feel like that, as I said before. And yeah, you're just really enjoying this space and allowing yourself to heal as well. You know, there is that. And I feel like that's why you've chosen to have this time out, is because you know that you just need to just have a breather and just take that breath, you know, before you rush into the next busy that you have going on. You know, you just having the breather. I just keep, yeah, it's coming through because that's where you're at. So yeah, that's really lovely. Wow. Whoever this is for, you have done amazing things. I can feel that, like, you've really just been working your ass off. And yeah, I just want to say congratulations, because it really shows in this, and also the feelings I was getting. It's just amazing. So yeah, well done to you. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's your reading. Okay, if you have any questions about this reading, or if you want to discuss anything, whichever, by all means contact me via my email. I will leave underneath. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.